Hey, it's D Factory Rat here at the Model Factory, and I just want to say thanks to all my subscribers, and thanks to everybody that views my videos. There's a million things out there to watch, and you guys come by and watch my videos. I really appreciate it, and just want to say thanks to Munchkin Man 72. Sent me a shop card and sent me this token here from Papa Dan made, and so just want to say thanks to those guys. It was part of the egg plane group build we participated in, so I don't really participate much in the shop card game. I don't have any shop cards, and I usually don't ask for them because I figured why I'm not going to ask for a shop card if I don't have one to give back. So that's kind of the reason why I do that. And I don't know, maybe someday if I get into it, I'll let everybody know. But so if you're not familiar with Papa Dan or Munchkin Man 72, go check out their YouTube channels. That's Funny Model Man 72. I have a car that's a 1972, so that's cool. Also, I want to do a introduction to a build I'm going to start, and it's for the Spinner Fujimi kit. This is not licensed as a Blade Runner movie vehicle, but everybody knows that it came from this movie Blade Runner. It's probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Came out, what was that, 83? Great movie. Awesome soundtrack. Was Van Gillis did the score, the music score on this movie, and it was a beautiful marriage between visual and audio, as far as I'm concerned. And we just lost the composer Van Gillis May 17th, so that was a great loss, and I really enjoyed a lot of his music over the years. He made about 50 albums over the years, and there's a lot of great stuff out there. So I probably listened to the Blade Runner soundtrack probably more than any other piece of music. So I really enjoyed it, really like it. And I always thought these the vehicles that were in the movie were very interesting too. They were designed by Syd Mead, and I have a book of his and some pictures I'll show you a little later. But I also ordered some figures. I was watching Hobby Link International, Kenny, and he did a little review of these Blade Runner figures. These go with the vehicle. There's here they're setting down. They're set inside the vehicle, and then there's a couple figures where they're standing up. So I ordered these from Cosmic Modeler, Cosmic Scale Modeler. Sorry, and they came really quick. They're from the UK, and so we're going to take a look at those. I'm going to take a look at this model, and we're going to do updates on this as we build it. Again, here's what the box looks like. Let me see if we can get this to focus. There we go. So if you're not familiar with the movie, this is a police car that flies. So it's a pretty cool subject. Hallmark did a ornament version of this car in 2019. So this is a little Hallmark's ornament. It's a little stubby version of the car, so but it's kind of cool. I'm glad I got it anyways. And this is a new spinner from the 2049 Blade Runner. That's the new spinner, and this one's die-cast metal. So I show a couple of those things. I got a lot of Blade Runner stuff, but here's the car right here. It's pretty good size scale, pretty good size vehicle. It's a 1/24 scale, and I'll show you what the figures look like in there. But we'll pull the figures out. This is about 8 inches long. I checked. The way it is now, you can see there's windows in the bottom of this, and there's a lot of details, a lot of grooves, and there's a lot of stuff to add to this. A lot of jets and thrusters and stuff like that. So this vehicle has a lot of lights all over it, but I don't know if I'll be doing any lighting on it. It'd be a lot of small lights, and I have 3 of these actually, these spinners. I have 3 spinners and one of the police cars. So I got one of the police cars that just stays on the ground, and I have 2 other spinners here that are unopened. So in this model, you can have it pose it a couple different ways. You can have it in flight mode, or you can have it in the mode where it's driving on the ground. So it does have wheels. So I'll probably do one in flight mode, and I'll do one in driving mode. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do this one in yet. Probably the flight mode, and then we'll have another version that we can do something else with. I have ideas about that. We'll get into that later. Let's look in this box. Hold on a second. Let me get this lid off. And let's look at some of these parts. Let's see here. Blocking the light a little bit. There's some nice detail to them. Some buttons and some wires, and there's a double sprue here that basically the same parts. I've already taken some of the parts off. I'm working on the tires and the wheels right now. It comes with a let's pull this out. It has a really big canopy on this vehicle, so it's a huge canopy. So I'm gonna leave that in the plastic, and there's windows that actually go on the bottom of the vehicle, which is different, and there's a light bar, and then there's a bunch of lights all over the vehicle. So we got all that to do. There's red and blue for the police lights. Those will be mounted all over. Here's the other. There isn't really a lot of parts to this kit, but there's a control panel with a lot of buttons of detail. So it should be interesting. I've had this a long time. I don't remember when it was I ordered these. As soon as I seen them, they came out. I ordered 2 of them, and then I just happened to come across the 3rd one. So I thought, well, I'm gonna pick it up. I seen it at my hobby shop one day. So it actually has photo etch. It's a spinner, and there's some nice decals in here. I didn't open those up yet, but let's look at these let's look at the figures in relation to the vehicle here. These are 3D printed figures. Got these in the bag. Let's look at one of these real quick. Like I said, a HobbyLink International Kenny, he showed these big figures on his channel too, so if you want to check out his video, go check his out. He did a review on these figures, but they have like nice details to them, and it's amazing how good the hands and the fingers and everything look, you know, the details in the fingers, and these are like hollow, so there's holes in the back. There's actually the runners or whatever is in here. I didn't put my light on my camera tonight, or maybe I should have, but if you see it in there, there are some runners in there, little figures in there. But for the most part, this is hollow, so it doesn't weigh a lot. So that's kind of cool. Amazing detail. These 3D printed parts nowadays. Here's the pilot. He's got this little headset on. Great detail. He's got a little beanie on. So yeah, you'll have some cleanup on this. The back is where they put the where they did the injections, or they would do the 3D print. I don't know how that works, but and then it's flat on the bottom. It was on the table, which you'll be sitting on that, and you won't see the back anyways. But you'll clean a lot of this up. But it's a nice detail. When I first put, they also have the pilot's arm is loose, so you can get him in there and get him positioned the way you want him. This here is Harrison Ford, played the character Deckard. He's in the passenger seat, and then we have this other guy. At first, I thought, wait a minute, this guy's feet don't fit down in the footwell. I'm like, oh no, you know, but I realized later that his feet go up on top of here. And he's kind of like more of like a laid down position. He's flying it. So he's the pilot. So they'll have a control lever here. And you can put his arm on and adjust it to where you want it to go. So I thought that's pretty cool. And they'll have you'll have a window down below they can see through, and they got some windows up in the top. So definitely a unique vehicle. I was hoping we'd have these flying cars by now, but I don't know. I haven't seen any flying around my neighborhood yet. Let's see. Let's look at the other figures. I'll pull them out real quick. This will have, if you had it like the vehicle parked, you could stand them up, have them outside. They both have like long coats on, so it's nice that the 3D printing can do that with like a coat. They have a coat hanging on them. So there's the Harrison Ford, the Deckard character, and James Almost is the other police officer, and he has a cane. So that's a cool figure. He's got a nice cane, and this one he's got a hat on. I heard they wanted Harrison Ford to wear a hat. The whole character, the whole time they had wrote this whole thing up, they originally had the character as wearing a hat like that, and Harrison Ford basically refused because he had just got done doing Indiana Jones, and he was so sick of wearing a hat all the time. So I guess they ditched the hat, but the other character got the hat, I guess. So that was kind of interesting. But yeah, I've read these. I read a bunch of these books on this, and seen all the movies, and got all the soundtrack and everything. Here's the other, like I said, the other vehicle, the police car that's on the ground. I'll just let you look in the peek in here real quick. We'll do a whole out of box review on this eventually when I build it or whatever. But this is a really cool vehicle too. There's actually a couple of these. There's a red one and a white one. I have the white one. I haven't got the red one yet. So when I get those, I'll if I get the other one, I'll let you know. And let me show you. This is my book bag. I got 4 of these different kinds that all have Blade Runner stuff on them. Let me pop this book out here. This is real interesting. Now Syd Mead did a lot of the vehicle. He did the vehicles, and he did a lot of the visual type design of the movie. He's a great designer. And this is one of his books. He's a visual futurist. He did a lot of work on Star Trek. He did Aliens, and he did Blade Runner, Short Circuit, a lot of really amazing movies. I'm just gonna show you a little bit. There's a little Blade Runner chapter in here. Let me just show you real quick. I can't show you everything in this book because of copyright and everything, but here's one of the characters in the movie, J.R. Sebastian. That's his vehicle. Remember that one? Where the girl Pris ran into the side of the vehicle when they scared each other, and actually in the movie she actually broke her wrist when she did that. So that's like the police car that we just showed you. It's the back end of it. Here's the top version, like a police car. Let me see here. I want to show you this too. See, there's a spinner right there. Here's some drawings of it. Amazing designer. I really love this stuff. It's so cool. But here's another picture of the spinner. Big fold out or a 2-page color print. But yeah, amazing futuristic stuff. Syd Mead, he created a lot of stuff for about 40 years. A lot of stuff you've probably seen in movies you didn't even know that he had done. But amazing work. A lot of the stuff that he had drew up, they kind of used to get the definite look of the Blade Runner. So this is where the visual part of it came from, and then the soundtrack, Vangelis, was the other part. And I always thought it was just such an immersive movie that just sucked you in. It just felt so believable. But anyways, it's kind of a quick overview of a couple things of Blade Runner and spinner vehicles. So I'll do some updates on this as we progress along. I don't even have paint for this yet. It's spring, summertime now, and I'm doing a lot of work outside, gardening, planting stuff. I got 2 truckloads of pallets today for. I'm gonna build a chicken coop. I'm getting chickens. I got all kinds of stuff going on around here. I'm out in the country, so um, I work outside in the daytime, and then I come in and work in the hobby room a little bit usually, till I get tired and go to sleep. But as we make progress on this build, we'll do some updates, and so I just want to say thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Um, all right, it's Craig from the Model Factory. Thanks for watching.